On Wednesday, the RBI in its June meeting announced the second hike for the year, raising the repo rate by 50 basis points to 4.9%. The governor cautioned about globalization of inflation due to the Russia-Ukraine war. Highlighting the resilience of economic recovery, the governor noted that inflation has crossed the upper band and shall stay that way for the upcoming 3 quarters of FY23. He hinted at the return of normal monetary policy conditions in a calibrated manner. While the CIR has not been changed for now, the inflation target was revised upwards by 100 basis points to 6.7%. The growth figures remain unchanged from the last policy meeting at 7.2%. Talking about decisions impacting banks, the central government has picked up the mantle of bank privatization again. Last year, in her budget speech, the finance minister had recommended privatization of 2 public sector banks along with IDBI Bank. But then, the bill to allow this was not tabled in Parliament. Now it is making quick moves to achieve this goal. Although the centre is yet to produce the preliminary information memorandum that would include eligibility conditions for the sale of IDBI Bank, Business Standard learned that the criteria may allow banks to place bids subject to a merger plan approved by the RBI. This would allow commercial banks to take up a stake in the entity. NBFCs looking to lap up their stake will have to create a non-operative financial holding company (NOFHSC) as per RBI's guidelines. Liberalization of rules is happening not just in the banking sector but the insurance sector too, which is set for an overhaul. Just a few months after joining as Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India, former Financial Services Secretary Debashish Panda is making moves to open the sector. Last week, IRDAI announced that it has extended the use and life feature for all health insurance and almost entire general insurance products. So insurance companies can introduce new products without prior approval. The reform will allow insurance firms to create new products, making the market more competitive. From insurance, let's shift our attention to mortgages. Ever since HDFC Bank announced their merger, markets have been abuzz with what shape the new entity would take. Last week, Shashidhar Jagdishan, MD and CEO of HDFC Bank, said that post-merger the lender will more than double its profits as well as the size of its balance sheet in 5 years. He also announced that the bank will add 1,500 to 2,000 more branches in the next 3 years. Just this week, HDFC chairman Deepak Parekh, in a letter to shareholders, said that the country should be able to double its home loans to around $600 billion within next 5 years.
If you like this video, share it and subscribe to Business Standard. For more news, views and insights, log on to www.business-standard.com. Do also follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Telegram and LinkedIn.
I am the blue of the limitless sky. I am the inspiration that led success soar high. I will achieve, I will fly high. IRDAI in SBI.
I'm backed by the nation's trusted bank, SBI, the banker to every Indian.